Hey boys and girls, Mrs. Antonucci here. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. I hope you all had a great weekend. Happy Monday. So today we are going to continue talking about using quick notes and reading is thinking. So last week we talked about how readers think while they are reading. They may ask themselves questions about what's happening in the book. Maybe you might make a prediction about something you think is going to happen, or maybe you might just think of something that was exciting or your favorite or something you thought that was funny. So today I'm going to show you some quick note post-its that you'll then use for your own reading. So many of us have already read the book, What Do You Do with a Problem? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I would use my post-its or my quick notes. You don't have to use post-its. If you have any other piece of paper at home, that's completely fine. So I'm going to show you how I will use my quick notes as I'm reading. What do you do with a problem? I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. Right away, boys and girls, I'm going to put a post-it note on this page because it's something that makes me think or predict. So if you notice, I'm going to make, just like on my chart, a little think cloud. Just like that, quick little note. And then I'm gonna put it on my book because that's gonna remind me when I go back into my book, it's going to remind me that this part of the story made me predict. So I might make a prediction when I come back to this page. Let's keep reading. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? What if it takes away all of my things? I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. I'm going to put an exclamation point on my next quick note because I think this is a really important thing that I know I feel anxious and worried about things a lot. So this is, to me, is an important part of the story. So just like my chart, I'm going to use an exclamation point because this is something that's important or maybe exciting. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. I wish it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. I couldn't take it anymore. This has got to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I'm going to put a star here because I think it's really important for us to realize in this story that he's realizing, okay, this has to stop. It's making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually is. So it's an important part. It's something that is very important to reading this book and understanding what's happening in this book. I realized that I had to face it. He has to face all of his problems and his fears. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. Boys and girls, this is my favorite part. I especially love the illustrations. Look at him. He's tackling all of his problems and worries in this picture. So I'm going to put a heart because this is one of my favorite parts in this story. So there's my heart post-it so that I know it's my favorite part. I'm going to put it on my page of my book and I'm going to keep going. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something else. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. It's the end of that book. So now what I would do if I was finished with my book, I would then go back to where I have my Post-its and I would remember, oh yes, that's right. This is when I was going to make a prediction that he was going to have a problem. My next Post-it, exclamation point. Oh right, that was because it was important. It was exciting. He was realizing that he had all these worries and all these fears. My next Post-it is a star. Yes, because boys and girls, this is when he realized that it has to stop, that he was making all of his problems bigger and scarier than they actually were. And then my last Post-it that I wrote was the heart, and I remember this because I loved the picture of him running and tackling all those worries and all those fears. So boys and girls, if you notice, I did not put a Post-it on every page, and I did not get every single one of these Post-its. I did not have a question mark because to me, in this book, there wasn't really anything that was confusing to me. And I did not do LOL or laugh out loud because there wasn't really anything that made me laugh. And that's okay. You don't always have to choose every single quick note when it comes to your books. Have a great day.